Hello, and welcome to episode. I have no idea. I forgot to check before I even started doing this. So, hi. Hello. How are you? Thank you for joining me here today. It has been maybe 2 months since I've done this. Definitely at least a month. I know that. I've been trying to podcast, but Theo has had an irregular nap schedule, so honestly most days just doesn't work out, and I have been super busy, so I just never got around to it. But I am going to try and do this once a month from now on, at least once a month. That way I can just do a big thing and get you all caught up on everything that's been going on with me, and yeah, hopefully that'll work. So, hello. This is the Autumn Poppy Designs podcast. My name is Paula, and I'm coming to you from Cambridge in Ontario. Yeah. I live here with my family. So I have my husband and our 2 kids. There's Theodore and Penelope. And yeah, that's about it. It snowed yesterday. It's like suddenly it was November 1st and there was snow on the ground. I don't even know what to make of that. It was so bizarre. But it's pretty. And it's not that cold yet. And there's still lots of leaves on the ground, so that's okay. So we're just gonna pretend that it's still very much autumn and not yet winter at all. I made myself a giant cup of coffee, but it is way too hot to drink yet. So I will put it down somehow. Hopefully I don't spill that later. And let's get started. I have a few finished objects and one that I completely forgot to pull out, so we'll still try to do that. Anyway, it's a little dirty because he was wearing it today, but this is Theo's finished jumper. I know last time we talked, I shared this one with you as being, I think I only had some of the body done. Anyway, as you can see, it's finished. He's worn it a bunch. I did make it in time for his birthday. I think I actually made it a couple days early. So we did get the birthday picture of him wearing his sweater, and yeah, it was really cute. He likes it. He does find it, because of the neckline, it sits like right here, so he does end up pulling on it a lot, but most of the time he kind of just forgets about it, so that's okay. Sorry, my face is so dry. Anyway, yeah. So that's one finished object. Oh, this is the 1979 Raglan by Summerlee Knits. I used leftover Knit Picks Wool of the Andes. This is, yeah, it's Persimmon, Dove, Icicle, Midnight, and Midnight. Yeah. Sorry, my hair is all over it. Like I said, he was wearing it today. We tried to go for a walk, but Penny just wasn't having it. I don't know if she was just tired or if her coat was too big on her or she just doesn't like being cold. I don't know. She's a weird one. But yeah. And then I have this sweater finished. It looks so funny because it's boxy, but basically, there you go. It's the cutest little Raglan. It's called the Itty Bitty Raglan. Yeah, and it's by, I want to say Christine Bodden Designs. I'll link everything in the down bar below, but yeah. So I have the sleeves rolled up because that's the way you're supposed to do it. It looks so much cuter with the sleeves rolled up, but because you knit them extra long in order to do that. So yeah. And Penny just looks so adorable in this. So I used, no, I threw out the tag. It's Bernat Chunky in, I don't remember the color name. I think it was just a code maybe. I don't know. It's in my Ravelry page, but so I'll link that below if you want to take a closer look. So it's you use a bulky weight yarn, and it's just knit and purl. So simple. Yeah. And I did the 1 to 2 year size, I think. She's gonna be able to wear this again next season, I think, because she is so tiny. And yeah, even if she wears it a little cropped, that's okay too. But yeah, so that's that. And I finished that one mid-October sometime. And Theodore's birthday was the 6th of October, so I finished his sweater pretty early last month. Yeah. Let me grab the other thing I wanted to show you, if I can do it super awkwardly. Okay. So this is my box of socks, and in it are all of the socks I have designed this year, plus the one I released last November. Ta-da! There are, oh my goodness, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 pairs of socks in here. And I still have the December sock pattern to add in here, and one more pair after that I'll be releasing at the end of December. But that's a surprise. So yeah, so we've got January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, and September. There's October and November. This is the sock pattern I released last November. Yeah, and then there's the Moroccan Jewel socks, the MKAL socks. If you followed along for the MKAL, the mystery knit along, I did that in partnership with Brine Dye Works charity. And honestly, it was so much fun having everyone join in and knit a pattern that they had no idea what it looked like. And it was so amazing how trusting everybody was and how much fun everyone had. And oh, it made me so happy. Also, how gorgeous are these colors? Charity did an amazing job. Like, just amazing. Also, how do you fold your socks for your box of socks? Because I kind of just roll them. But I feel like that's wrong. I don't know. Tell me, please. Share your wisdom with me, because I don't know, mine just end up really messy. There we go. Maybe that'll work. I also have the Blossom socks in here, or Butterfly Garden. Haha. That's what I called those. And the Wild Daisy socks. These are still so happy to me. I really love this colorway that Brittany from Crux Fibers designed. Oh, makes me so happy. So, anyway, the whole point of pulling out this box is I don't think I showed my October socks. These are the Gates of Autumn socks, and they are a colorwork pattern. And I've got a little texture on the front here. And they were actually really fun to knit. So these were in collaboration with Leo and Roxy Yarn Co. I can never remember where they're from. No, but I always know, but I know they come to the yarn show we have here in Kitchener. But yeah, I think they're definitely Ontario. I just can't remember which part of Ontario. But yeah, so this is called Copper Roof, and this one is called Spiced, which I got to name. That was so exciting. I felt so special. And yeah, I'll show you the floats because that's what we do, right? And yeah, so they make me so happy because they're so cozy, and the color is just, it's my color. These are my colors. And they actually sent me 3 minis to pick to go to work with, so I got to pick Copper Roof because it was just perfect. I am making a mess of this sock. Okay. And then released on November 2nd was my November socks. Here we go. And these make me really happy too. I actually think I might knit a second pair of these because they're just so cozy and fun, but I will show you. My slot blockers are all the way up there, but here you go. So we got a texture on the front, and there's a little cable running up the side. Both sides, I should say. Yeah, it's on both sides. It's just a twisted rib and a heel flap and gusset. And how gorgeous and fun is this colorway? So, where did I put the tag? This one was done in collaboration with Amanda from Sweet Skein of Mine, and she's in New Brunswick. And so she called this one Chrysanthemums and Cocoa, because she said that when she thinks of November, that's what she thinks of. She thinks of hot cocoa, which is like the gray brown in the back. Also the speckles. And chrysanthemums are the bright pink speckles, because that is the color of the flower of November. So, or the November flower. You know what I mean? Anyway, so yeah. So those are done. And the pattern is out now, and it's 15% off until Wednesday, November 4th. You don't need a code. I'll link it below, and you can buy it on Ravelry or in my Etsy shop. So yeah. All right. Let's try this coffee, see if it's cold enough yet. Just fogged my glasses right over. Getting there. All right. What else? I have like 100 things to show you. I'm just trying to figure out which order to go in. So, oh, I have another finished object. I really did not do a good job of planning for this, so just give me a second. Okay, so my other finished object is my Halloween Advent socks from Area 51 Fibers. And that is another Canadian dyer if you haven't heard of her. And she dyes self-striping yarn in literally the craziest colorways. And yeah, so here they are. How great are these? I mean, there was 31 colors. I did a contrasting heel and toe and cuff, and they look really funny on the blockers because they dried funny. There we go. And yeah, so it came as two 50-gram skeins plus the 20-gram mini. I have not cut all my ends yet. So what I did is I cast on toe up, put in Fish Lips Kiss heel, and then the last 4 colors I did a 2x2 rib, and then for the last color I knit 3 rounds and then did a sewn bind off. And yeah, I think they're perfect. As I was knitting these, I was like, they're gonna be way too long for me, but they actually turned out really good. I'm really happy with them, and yeah, they are so much fun, and they make me think of scrappy socks, but I hate knitting like very scrappy socks because there's just so many ends to weave in. And I'm actually wearing a pair, I'm not going to show you, but I'm wearing a pair of scrappy socks I knit for myself, and while they're my favorite pair, I pretty much did, what was it? I think I did 4 rows per stripe, so that was so many ends to weave in. But I love them, but I don't want to knit them again. But yeah, so that's it. These are the socks. So segueing into that, I ordered more yarn from Area 51, and actually this is the Halloween socks were the second set of yarn I ordered from her. The first set oh my goodness, I think I might have like 2 things of yarn from her downstairs. I don't know. But I ordered her Christmas in July colorway. I just never got around to knitting it. But it's also 2 50-gram skeins. And then, because this was a special thing for Halloween, she sent you a 10% off coupon. So I had to get more. So I got this. And here's her label. And this is part of her Gilmore Girls Club, and it's called Luke Can Waltz. And I love it. It is so pretty. I don't know how many stripes there are in this, but I can tell you it looks like maybe 10, if not more. And then I don't want to show you in case you decide to get, or maybe she's already done dyeing them all. I don't know. Anyway, I won't show you. Maybe in the December podcast, because I'll be casting on then. You probably can see everything. I ordered the Christmas at the Gilmores colorway, which also got sent as 2 50-gram skeins, and it's self-striping yarn again, and it's her Christmas Advent one. So I'm so excited for that. I will definitely be casting those on in December and knitting those, and I can't wait. I really can't wait, because I don't get Advents. I can't afford it. So I got really excited about this, And I know the Cozy Knitter, is that right? The Cozy Knitter, she does a 24 stripe Christmas thing sock, and it's really expensive, so I got this instead, and I'm really excited for it. But speaking of the Cozy Knitter, I did get this. And I got this a while back and just have not started at all, but I'm gonna do it soon, maybe even later today if I have time. It comes with a mini. This is Steel Town, and my husband Brandon is a huge Steelers fan. Like, the way Canadians love hockey, he likes football. So, Steelers are his favorite team, so I had to get this. Yeah. And there's the mini. So, it's the Cozy Knitter. It's her Bliss fingering weight. And it's oh, it's a 30 gram mini. I'm sorry. And it's 85 grams for the stripes. So I think I'm gonna maybe knit them toe up. I don't know. I want to get I also kind of want them to be matching because that's how I like my stripes. So we'll see. I don't know. Maybe I will just knit them cuff down and go from there. Because I'm hoping that there might be a little bit left over and I can knit Theo a matching pair of socks. And that would be super cute. But that is going to be Brandon's Christmas present. Or part of it, really, because I got him 2 other things and I'm knitting him a cardigan. I picked the Slade pattern from Brooklyn Tweed by Michele Wang, and in the pictures it definitely looks like a top-down Raglan kind of style cardigan. I didn't even realize it until I started knitting it. You knit every single piece individually. You don't even knit the sleeves in the round, you knit them flat, and then you seam everything together. Oh my god. I was like, I started working on it and it's like, I can't do this. But it's going quick because it is worsted weight yarn. And I am using Barocco Vintage in the cast iron colorway. So this is the back panel. And I really like the ribbing. It's just a simple 2x2, but excuse me, they have the they have their weird cast on that you do. And while it is kind of annoying, it is beautiful. It is like perfectly stretchy and it's rolled. Like it still does the roll. And yeah, I don't know. The whole thing is very classic looking and very James Dean style, and I really like it. So yeah, so I've got the back panel. I still have to block them individually before I can start seaming them. And then it's gonna look funny because it's rolling in on itself. This is, it's so silly looking. It's so rolled. Like, look at this. Like, it just, that's the left front. It is finished. I actually finished this like 2 days ago. It's going really fast. I kid you not. I knit this in, and I only knit on this in the evenings for like 3 hours at a time. I did this in 2 evenings. Like the ribbing, the body, and everything. Yeah. And I've got this beautiful row counter from Twill and Print. I hope you can see that. Not that I did it some weird way, but yeah, I like that one. And I have started on the right front. See? It's very different to what I thought it was gonna be. And I like that because it just keeps me interested. Like, it's not all just knitting flat for so long. But in true Brooklyn Tweed style, it's do this, but also at the same time do this. Then make sure you don't go past this many inches before you start doing this. And it's just like, oh my God, I can't do so many things at once. And I have this little progress keeper on here, which is a witch hat with some, they're technically blue, but they look very black. Beads on there. And you can still find a few of those in my shop if you want them. And yeah, so I'm using like I said, I'm using Barocco Vintage, and it's 52% acrylic, 40% wool, and 8% nylon, which means that I cannot do the join where you spit and you rub it together, but that's okay. We'll just weave in those ends after. And this way, if Brandon ever ruins it or does anything to it where he gets food all over it, we can at least still throw it in the washing machine. Because he is gross and he is sloppy. But no more sloppy and gross than I am. I barely wear my hand knits at home because I'm always getting food on me. I don't even know how I do it. I eat like a normal person, I swear. I'm kind of pretty clean, but I will always spill something on me, especially when I'm trying to look pretty. All right. Let me show you the new designs I'm working on. So I partnered with Tippy Tree Yarns out of the US to design a cowl, and I love it. I had this idea in my head for a little while to do like a lace panel on its own, and then to join yarn and knit in the round for the rest of the cowl to make it like an infinity scarf. And I did that. But when we were talking about yarn quantities, I asked for 1 skein of a contrast color and 2 skeins of the main color. Well, that turned out to be too much yarn by 1 skein. All you need for this cowl is, oh, I can't remember the numbers now, but I think I used like barely 50 grams of the contrast color and 1 full skein of the main color. And my hair is everywhere, so let me show you. So this is the panel. Naturally, it has bobbles because those make me happy. And then the rest of the cowl looks like this. So all you do is you pick up stitches, you knit flat and garter stitch for honestly as long as you want. I wanted to run out the skein, so I went on for a while. And then I can't even tell anymore. Yeah, I sewed it to the other end. So that's all it is. That is the whole design. See? That's it. It's very simple, and it's great for those like once gain wonders you have in your stash that you don't know what to do with. And I should mention that this is DK, so it goes really fast. And this yarn is so squishy. Like, I mean, so squishy. It is so soft, and it's 100% superwash merino. Is it superwash? Oh. No, I don't know where the tag went. Yeah, but it's merino. And yeah, I don't have names of the colors yet, but I love the speckles, and I think this greeny yellow works so well with it all. But anyway, I had leftover yarn from the main color, so I designed a pair of fingerless mittens to go with it. And honestly, I had enough yarn left over that they could have been full mittens, but I kind of just really like these. So let me show you. And because of the lace on the front, they're so stretchy. I usually am a medium in mittens. I knit the small. So there you go. And it's a built-in thumb, or thumb gusset, I guess, because I like those the best. And it's the same lace pattern that's on the cowl. And then because I had this skein of the main color left over, I'm working on that's nice, on a hat design. So it's all over bobbles. And don't be deceived, it's not top down. I pretty much designed the hat to be just like this at first. So I finished it, I bound off the top, I sewed it all up, and I unpicked the cast on, picked up all the stitches, and I'm gonna knit a double brim because A, I still have this much yarn left over, and B, I didn't really like it just like this. I mean, it's super, super stretchy, but there is not enough brim for me, and I think it'll look better with a double brim. When I say double, I mean like fold it over. Yeah, and I'm grading this to be varying size inclusive from like 24 inches down to, I don't know if I'm gonna go kid or toddler or just like kid size, but yeah, that's all. Yeah, so as you can tell, I use the bobble pattern from the cowl as well. It's different for me anyway. It's very different, and I like it a lot. So yeah, and I find bobbles to be they can be tedious. I won't lie, they can be very tedious, but they're so fun. They look so fun, and I don't know, they kind of grow on me. So yeah, so that is gonna be the last days collection, and it'll be coming out mid-November. That is very soon, because as I've seen this year, every month just flies by. I don't understand. I don't even know what happened to October. I literally blinked and it was gone. No sense. I was on Instagram the other day, and I saw Suburban Stitcher post that she wants to do a I can't remember what she's calling it, but it's like this sweater finishing month 2020, I think, something like that. Basically, it's November is knit a sweater in a month. I'm so terrible at these things. I'm sorry. I don't talk to anybody all day besides my kids, so I'm not all there. Anyway, so Suburban Stitcher is hosting a knit along or crochet along or make along or whatever, where you don't have to, but you can join in and try and finish a sweater and finish one of your sweater whips, as many as you can or however you want to do it. So I decided I want to join in. My goal is definitely to finish Brandon's sweater first, because that is his Christmas present, but I have until like pretty much December 24th to get it done. So I'm not terribly worried, and it's going very fast. And then I was thinking about all the sweaters that I started for myself this year and how I only finished one and managed to knit 3 for Brandon, 2, 3 for Theo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Penny, 6 for Penny. Yeah, I think 6 sweaters for Penny, and yeah, like I said, 1 for myself. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I pulled out the sweaters I actually really want to finish, and I realized I only cast on 3 sweaters for myself. Thank goodness. So, first one is the Love Note. Is that the back I showed you? Yeah, I think so. Anyway, sleeves are done. 1, 2, and now I just have to finish knitting the body. I am using Barocco Vintage DK for this one. I can't remember the name of the color, but again, I'll leave a link in the bar below. So that one pretty much just needs the whole entire body. Shouldn't be too bad. Then I have grab the wrong bag. Then I have this one, which I cast on and hope to have finished as my birthday sweater, and that did not happen because Theo's sweater took priority. So this is the Felix Pullover. Sorry, it's hard to show you because I have it on stoppers because I needed the needles for Penny's sweater. But yeah, I really love this sweater, and I think I'm going to try and finish this one first because it's so pretty. Huh, didn't realize that the neck looks like this. I don't even know how I did that. Did I do a tubular cast on? I must have. Anyway, look how pretty it is. And the yellow is so lovely. Anyway, this is Cascade 220 in the goldenrod colorway. So I'm hoping I can get that one done. But the Love Note would be a really cute sweater to wear for Christmas. I don't know. Okay. And then the other thing I cast on this year for myself was the Misuruna Tea. Probably butchered that. And again, this is another beautiful sweater that I absolutely adore. And it is actually really fun to knit because I love color work, so I'm sorry, my needles are a little small. There we go. But yeah, there you go. So the main color is called Speckled Hen from Ravenswood Fiber Co. Also, did you know there's a cable and like lace and stuff in this design too? Just blows my mind. And this color is from Red Fox Fibers, who I don't think she's dying anymore. And I can't remember the name of the colorway, but I thought the two of them went together so well. So yeah. Here you can see it on its own. But yeah. So yeah, that's that. And then there's the pile of sweaters I have downstairs in storage because I just haven't been working on them. Maybe next year will be the year of finishing everything, which is what this year was supposed to be. And then I got crazy into designing. We'll try. We will try to finish things. I also have, and I've had this up here for a little while, and I've done a couple rows on it, but nothing big, is my Weekender, the worsted version. Yeah, it is a mess. It has been so bunched up in that bag. A bag that was like way small for it. But yeah. Anyway, there. That's all there is to this thing. Yeah. Like I said, it's been bunched up. But I love this colorway. I think it's called Straw. And it is from Cascade 220 as well. And yeah, I like working with Cascade 220 a lot because my local yarn store will have a, I think it's 15% off sale every, I think she does it like, oh no, she switches it around because this year it was Barocco Vintage that was on sale, which is why I decided to make Brandon's sweater. But last year it was Cascade 220 and it was on sale in October. So I bought sweater quantity of that gold color and then a sweater quantity of a beautiful green, like a forest green, to make the Kingston tunic by Andrea Mowry as well. And I wanted to finish the Kingston tunic to wear to Penny's baptism. That didn't happen. But it was around this, oh, excuse me. But it was around the same time that I cast on the Weekender. And I've been seeing so many people wearing theirs right now, and it makes me really want to finish mine because it looks so good. It looks so cozy, and that is definitely a sweater I would wear around the house. So yeah. Actually, I think that's it. That's all I have to share with you. I mean, I have a bunch of shawls on the needle still. I have designs I have to get started on soon for next year, and like I still have the December socks to finish knitting, and I should be responding to to emails right now as for test knitters, so I should get to that. And yeah, I think that's really it for me. We haven't really done much. October was busy because it was birthday month and it was Thanksgiving here in Canada, and it was let's go to all of the pumpkin patches month. So we did that, and we've been doing a lot of good home cooking where we eat like a different squash every day. We've discovered so many different squashes. We had a mashed potato, I can't remember if it was a squash or a pumpkin, but it was called like I think it was mashed potato pumpkin. Literally mashed potatoes. Like it was so odd. The flesh was white. It cooked up like mashed potatoes. It was good. It was very good. I ate delicata squash for the first time in my life this year. So good. I made pumpkin pie from 2 different pumpkins. Actually, one of them was a squash. One was called Sweet Meat Squash, and the other one was the Long Island Cheese Pumpkin. So good. So good. Yeah, that's Penny crying. I have to go make sure she has blankets in her binky. And that's it for me. I hope we get to chat again next month. I hope I get to be better at this. So thanks for watching. Bye.